So nobody could really understand what was happening, exception of like what we could see, you know, on the screen.
Okay.
But they forgot to turn on English subtitles because everyone's like, these subtitles are in German. So if
these
you were
subtitles are in German.
And that's the you know when you like do a YouTube video, you can like pick the language.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no options. It was only, I do believe it was German. So I mean, if you were German or you understood Japanese, this stream was for you. Yeah, mild oopsie on their part. So anyway, at our epic Final Fantasy VII stream, Intergrade is going to Steam, but that's not surprising to literally anyone. It was a matter of time. I think it's actually ironic. It's skipping Xbox. 7R is not going on Xbox, but I'm very curious. This is so weird because Xbox fans are angry, but I honestly feel like there's a bit of a gamer double standard here, which is no one has a problem when Microsoft only releases on PC.
Nope.
But when another company does it and skips that, but only goes, I mean, it's on Steam, and they always say, well, at least it's on PC. Well, it's on PC! It already was. It was on Epic Games Store, but gamer double standard,
you want to know what the problem is? Is that Microsoft doesn't have a lot of great exclusives.
No, they don't. But anyway, Intergrade, the first announcement was that Intergrade would be making the leap over to Steam, not to the surprise of literally anyone. They renewed the Intergrade trademark. This is not overly surprising. This is actually a great opportunity for Nathan, if he wants to buy the game again, to actually play the Yuffie DLC, because the only way to play that on console is if you own a PS5.
Oh my goodness, this is a different... I might have to change positions.
But, so yeah, the first announcement was that Intergrade would be leaping to Steam. They showed a bit of Ever Crisis, which is, of course, not to be confused with the remake, but another mobile remake of sort of like Dissidia's style. Sort of like Dissidia's style, where it's like you might have gacha, but like you can play it as is. I mean, you don't need to spend. At least that's what it looked like. Honestly, no one knows. But Ever Crisis will be getting a beta test later this year. So there was that, and then they did a merch announcement.
Oh, here we go. Is this the uh-oh?
No, I mean the merch announcement was fine.
Shut the front door!
I've
been traded!
Oh, yike. Well, yike. Alright, reload your save. Quit before it saves.
Like that, the course of a career changes.
Anyway, maybe it's time to retire Julius Caesar.
A minor leaguer is welcomed after being brought into a new organization.
Hey, bro, you with me still?
His name may not have made headlines in this
Sinky? Sinky.
But if he's a hit in the long run, it could be a real feather in the GM's cap.
Oh, but it's probably gonna.
So anyway, consulted about a possible obstacle in his career path.
Did I hear this right? Triple A? One step from the big leagues?
A representative calls with big news for his client.
Nope, we got traded.
Just like that.
Yeah, it's going to be auto set. I was kidding. They're not going to be able to reload out of this one.
Is welcomed after being brought into a new org. His name may not have made headlines in this deal, but if he's a hit in the long run, it could be a real feather in the GM's cap.
Shut the front door. What is this team called?
Well, we could always just retire Julius Caesar.
We are called the Rubber Ducks?
Never mind, let's just play for this team.
It's the Guardians, but you know.
This minor league team is reminded that the
I think we should retire Julius Caesar. So anyway, Our merch announcement,
I cannot believe they kept Jorge Polanco.
Square Enix stuff. I mean, they're making a Shinra umbrella. That's cool, right?
Yeah.
Couple new play art statues, yada yada yada, and then we get to the good stuff.
Plushies.
Oh yeah, the final 5 minutes had arguably the two biggest announcements. Remember how I told you yesterday that it was rumored / a leaker was saying that they were remastering Crisis Core?
Are they remastering Crisis Core?
They are in fact remastering Crisis Core! Launching on PC and next-gen consoles at some point. We'll see. It looked very good. I actually pulled out Crisis Core for the PSP here. And then came the big announcement. The one that fans truly wanted because they're impatient. Oh yeah, it was the teaser trailer for Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. Launches, you're never gonna guess when. Oh, Square's going big next year. That's right. They are launching Final Fantasy 16 in the summer, and they are launching FF7R Part 2 in the winter of next year.
Wow.
They're going double kill. They're going big. They're going home, man. If FF7R will actually keep its release date time, hell, I mean, that winter could also mean next year, next year, because winter is anywhere between December and March. But I've predicted it like November-ish, maybe December. But there you go. At the same time, and this is why I'm saying I'm doomed.
I just did a home run. My first at bat.
Same time as the Final Fantasy VII Remake stream was also the
Wait, did I go back to AAA? Double A, I mean?
Probably. There's no way a AAA team is named Rubber Dogs. That's way too dorky.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition.
Anyway, at the same time as the Final Fantasy VII stream was also the Dragon's Dogma 10th anniversary stream. I love Dragon's Dogma. They've confirmed Dragon's Dogma 2 is in development. Which means my wallet can't catch a break. Luckily, it doesn't have a release date, so I'll be safe for now.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first.
Still, out of the Final Fantasy announcements, the only one I particularly care about is Crisis Core Remaster. But I'm doomed either way, Sinky. You don't understand. My wallet could only take so much of this.
Settles underneath it.
Not to mention, I still don't have a computer, so I'm really doomed.
Like I said, I'm bringing mine to Mighty, and so maybe Dad and I can work something out.
He's working every day.
Well, I know. I'm just saying.
You want to know why he's working every day?
Why?
Rent was increased, genius.
So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well
and
here.
Gas is
in this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout.
So
I think you attack him in the spot.
Mad. I was traded.
Everything is backfiring, and I was totally going to look
I am going to be better than Jorge Polanco.
And we are
yeah, you are. I'm very sorry to hear you.
So you know what? I'm gonna stick with the the Guardians, and then when I face the Twins, I'm gonna be like, "You dum dums."
I think it's time we retire Julius Caesar.
No, Christian.
Anyway.
Tied at 4.
Yeah, I'm doomed. Not to mention there are the utmost games that I still need to buy that are coming out this year, like Stray and all these other things, and I just can't keep up anymore.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on, so a nice job to get the out at
I was
right
going to
there.
buy
Hold
3
on to the
hopes,
baseball.
but now I might not.
Clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
Hit on the ground might be 2.
The demo was good, and that's all I needed, but not so sure anymore. My computer exploded.
All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Daniel Cabrera.
See, bro, I was looking at her, I was like, surely my answer lies here. I mean, there's one for 150, and I'm like, maybe, just maybe. But then all of these other things got announced, and I'm like, suddenly, never mind.
Welcome to being an adult.
Yeah, an idea, my friend, being an adult sucks.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So
or rather, I said I made a mistake, and it was thinking I could be an adult. But I know all too well, adulting is pain.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the left
Hi,
fielder,
Mike.
Daniel Cabrera. Kicks and fires. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So the tying run reaches
Anyway,
the
now I have a
2-way.
reason to replay Dragon's
Good
Dogma,
two-strike
except
hitting
Dragon's
right there,
Dogma.
Boo.
What did I come
never
into?
released it.
Here's
I
the
was
pitch.
traded.
I'm crying over being an adult. I have about 50 things I want to get in, like, not enough money.
There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
That was a good time to
The
remind
Twinkies
everyone to donate to
traded me.
penguispoor.com, and Sinky
Now
got
moves
traded
to
on the
first.
Twins.
Tag, and he's picked off.
You want to know why I love
Batter will be
Dragon's
the
Dogma,
shortstop,
Sinky?
Trey
Why?
Cruz.
The cape game is really strong. They have some really good capes, and, like,
Just
cape
one out
physics.
away.
Yeah, that's a
Trying to
game.
close
Yeah,
it out.
I'm
On the
pissed.
ground, right side.
I was
It's got
traded.
really good capes.
On to first.
The Twins
And it
expect
is why I
Jorge
traded with Final
Polanco to be
Fantasy.
better than me. I am ranked 95.
Yeah, I think that's funny. They traded you.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4.
Like, this is complete garbage. My agent's gonna be like, so, how you doing? Well, I'm gonna be honest here, coach. Agent. Whatever my agent's name.
I want to be traded back.
Developing story here. He's a rising star, a rising prospect in the minors, but he was blocked at his position, and the organization decided they needed to ship him off to a new team, get something back for him. Sean Casey's with us. Case, what is it
Have
like
to
for
say
him right
ship
now? What
him
is he going
off?
through,
And I
what
am
can
in
he
AA.
expect in his new organization?
Well, I think there's
Again, there's no way a AAA team is called the Rubber Ducks.
From the Major League Baseball.
Stupid. Who knows? Maybe we can make our way back to the Twins. When they discover that, wow, I'm actually doing way better than Jorge Polanco. Love you, Polanco! Don't get me wrong!
Just kill him.
And welcome in.
I am not killing Jorge Polanco.
Do it the Julius Caesar way.
Yeah, no, actually, he'd probably kill him.
Singy, do you think Julius Caesar took over so much land because he was nice and asked people to leave?
The throw to first, and that's
No,
an out.
of course not. He conquered
Actually,
them.
okay, see, Mike, they actually sometimes don't trade good players. Sometimes they trade bad players, and they somehow do good. But sometimes they do trade good players, but then they get really good deals out of it.
Here's the second
I was
baseman,
gonna say, it's
Julius
usually if they're
Caesar.
trading someone good, they're usually getting
Like
a
when we
better
traded
deal.
Barrios, we got awesome prospects. Same with Cruz.
Like when we get rid of players, it's usually with a higher and bigger goal in mind.
But they've got to get a ball they can
Mitch
do it
Garver,
with.
well,
The first album,
Taylor
they
Rogers,
rushed
well.
it too and end up with nothing.
Well, it doesn't always work. It just it usually works out.
But I have a Philly Fanatic bat, so, you know.
The pitch.
They don't like that.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. They get the out, and that'll do it.
Alexa, turn Fox 100%. I was going to pack today. I managed to get the bag out.
Toast on it or
Back
Jack?
here at the ballpark.
No, I
Second
just never
inning,
did. I
set
just
to
got the
go.
bag.
And
Oh.
Well, right now
Steve
Jack is on it. Alexa, cancel.
outfielder Parker Meadows. And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to first. One up, one down. Now it's the right fielder, Roberto Campos. Went down on strikes his first time through.
You going away? Yeah, I'm going to a
Down,
camp
base is empty.
for 12 days.
And he grounds one to the right side.
So I will
Gathers
be
and throws to
streaming,
first.
but
2-1 now.
Well, he's doing a nice job
Not
of
this.
keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Rashawn back to work. And a base hit on a line. Now he turns and heads for second. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Throw to second, safe. And the righty deals. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. On the ground to short.
Yeah, it just be what I
And that is a big first out.
It'll be on my
That was a
computer.
wasted RBI opportunity, but
It'll mean you won't hear me in the background.
Yeah, I know, you won't be here.
in his next at bat.
I will be taking a 12-day hiatus from Sinky stream, so she's gone.
Digging in.
Try not to miss me too much.
For the fourth time tonight. Kicks and deals. On the ground. Caesar collects. Now 2 away as they get a runner.
God, we're losing
Oh, wait.
7-0.
Plenty of offense in
Gosh,
this
get
one,
it together.
Cindy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score.
I'll miss you,
and
Pengu.
not as lopsided as this.
Don't worry, I'll
but
probably
yeah, you definitely
have
expect
an
to see some
upload or
offense
two on
coming up.
YouTube like today.
Caesar stands in with 2 away.
That'll be
as
one
he
of my
takes the
Final
ball.
Fantasy 14 rank ups, so don't worry,
Next
don't
pitch
miss
is
me too
popped
much.
up. Pinero settles
Trying to
underneath
find
it.
where Crisis Core is. I think
And
it's
there's
here.
1 down.
Well, on the mound,
Yep,
very
there it is.
efficient, able to produce an outcome.
So up next, Julius Caesar.
My son's Square Enix should give me a discount on the Crisis Core remaster because I own the original game.
Up the
I don't
middle,
think that's how it
base
works.
hit and a run
I
to
think it
score.
should. I think I should get Final Fantasy games for free because of my undying support on
Yeah,
14.
I should be able to stream every day, not on the weekend, probably.
Timing was just perfect. Got great
If you
run,
don't
and
see
there's just no
see
chance
Sinky
for the
stream,
infielders
it's
with
because
how
she's
hard
at
they
camp
hit.
and she loves
But I
camp.
will try to
Wake it up a
upload
bit
some
here as the guys are
videos.
starting to make some noise with their bats.
She loves Mighty.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gabriel Rodriguez.
Oh shoot! How do games go in
The
the
tying run at the
PSP
plate.
again? Is it this way?
Here's a high chopper. Fires over to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
What kind of camp you going to? Well, I'm working at a camp,
Smart kid camp.
basically.
It's a camp for the smart kids. It's Minnesota's Institute Talented Youth.
For talent.
Is that what Mighty stands
Petey
for?
Halpin will hit next.
And Boog, I'd say
It's
he's
a
due.
camp for the smart children. She gets to go bully kids
Out
for
there to center.
2 weeks.
Meadows should have this one.
Because
He's
isn't
got
that
it.
fun?
Runners tag up from second and third. A big run scores on the sac fly. And now just a 2-run deficit. And now here is Trenton Brooks.
Well, he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Out to center. Meadows moving under this one.
I
Drops
slid.
into the glove.
Oh yeah, it's
And
super
that'll
fun.
do it. Man at first. Here's Dustin Garneau.
2 down now.
And now the lefty. Out to short. Tenna collects it. They get the force, and that'll do it. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Seawolves, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 17 men on base. For the Rubber Ducks, 5 runs, 13 hits.
I'm still kind of mad. I got traded.
Well, so I'm also having feelings, Sinky. Let's just I don't.
We're excited to be coming to you live from inside Riverboat Field. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Erie Seawolves going up against the Akron Rubber Ducks. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set.
Oh,
now.
also FF7
Today's
is a
starting
trilogy.
pitcher, Justin Garza.
Is it trilogy?
Trilogy, much like the original game. There were some people thinking that it was going to be more, but they're shooting for 3 parts. Much like the original game.
Is this good?
Yeah, I mean that's fine. That's fine. I wouldn't have been surprised if they announced more parts, but I mean that's good. I mean FF7 OG is 3 discs.
Julius Caesar takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now.
I almost don't even want to root for you. I'm a Guardian. See, the thing is, they traded me within the division.
What a silly move.
Like, that is a silly move.
Swing at a ball popped up.
That's
And
dropping!
For a hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there.
I feel that though, Snipey, not Snipey, Mike.
That's a ball that a lot of times
You're
you'll
not
see the
Sniper, you're
shortstop or
Mike.
left fielder be able to get to.
Yeah,
if
I'm
they
not
hang up in the air
happy.
long enough, but right there,
Life
just
is full of
dived and found a way to
disappointment.
drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Gabriel Rodriguez now at the plate.
Get used to it, buddy.
Rodriguez not having as much success as he had here at home as you see the splits. 2 runners in scoring position, nobody out. Hit weakly on the ground. Goes to third for 1.
Can someone just give me a hug?
1 gone, runner
That's
at
where we're
first.
at in life.
Here's the third baseman, Andre Lipsius.
Hey, you got one.
We're at this point where I could just...
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Slings to second, on to first, double
So
play.
when my
And
agent's
that's
like,
the inning.
yo, I'm gonna be like, can I go back to the Twins, please? See, but the thing is, like, you used to be able to have, like, 2 positions. You know? They didn't even ask me if I wanted to change positions.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Julius Caesar. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports.
I got traded.
basketball,
The Twins
football,
traded me.
You feel like he could thrive in one of those sports,
You
too.
gotta tell it to
First
everyone.
pitch, and that's in for a strike. Nice warm day here, good baseball weather. Does that change anything,
I'm sorry,
Chris,
Kristen.
especially for the players?
Absolutely, you feel
I
so
lost
much
what I was
more
gonna say.
comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about
Totally lost
getting
what I was going to
jammed
say.
on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here is Gabriel Rodriguez. Righty delivers. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, interesting. He
Wait,
went
did you
with
hear
the
Activision Blizzard
off-speed
said?
and
What?
walked
No.
the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy.
They've
with the fastball.
concluded that there's no
Petey
harassment at
Halpin,
Activision
0 for 1
Blizzard.
so far.
That's right.
Yeah, the
Activision
right-hander
Blizzard
deals.
says there is
Here's the pitch.
absolutely nothing happening at Activision Blizzard, and everyone's like,
Lifted in the air,
everyone
shallow
was
left field.
memeing on him. It's like, no, there's nothing happening here, said criminal company. After we investigated
2
ourselves.
outs, runner at first. Julius
This is, of course,
Caesar,
not
the
true.
next to hit.
Because we all know there are problems.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Also, they revealed some Overwatch 2 things today.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't see what they.
Like, for one, the whole point of it? Like the thing they're going with to promote it from people from switching from 1 to 2 is that there's gonna be a PvE mode in 2.
Okay.
Announced today the PvE mode isn't even going to be in on launch. It's going to be added next year.
So 2 down now, and here is
It's like,
Gabriel
buddy,
Rodriguez.
you don't get to use this as the selling point for your game. And then not included in your game.
It's like everyone else
Play
is
the
in
game
slow
while you're at
motion,
it.
and he's in full speed.
This to center field. And makes the grab. And that is that.
You're gonna be okay there, buddy.
Welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
You're gonna
To the
be
right
okay
side.
Yeah.
Let's go, good.
Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Yeah. I've actually never ever been traded.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here.
I don't think in any of my road to shows.
Should be an inning-ending double play.
2-2 down.
Especially when I'm on the Twins. You know, there have been occasions where I'm like, I just draft me.
First.
Well, they had the chance to turn in 2 right.
Stepping in.
No, we didn't. We did not have a chance to turn 2. Stop lying. Jack, are you gonna sit on my bag again?
Double play ball to second. Feeds to second. Out there. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Base is empty, 1 away. And stepping in is the speedy Julius Caesar. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it.
Hey, like you can up there. Like you can. Let's go.
Ugh.
Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. To first. That's out number 2.
Jack, how is that comfortable, bud?
And your final
For one,
score
he
here
is fur
today,
and you don't.
2-1 for Chris Singleton.
Did you know that koala bears have extra fur on their booty?
That's nice.
I thought it was so, like, if they fall off, you know, the tree, they could, like, land on their butt softer. No, it's so they could sit.
One of my favorite young prospects has just been moved to a new franchise, a new organization in a trade. Carlos Pena, you dealt with this in your career. What was it like for you the first couple times that you got traded?
Oh, yes. I got traded twice in my early career when I was a prospect, and even when I broke into the major leagues early on. It is difficult. I mean, you're the new kid in school. That's the type of feel. You're trying to make sure you get to know these players, this new environment.
Oh my God, get over it already.
Things out of you because they understand that they
Kristen, I am having an emotional moment here.
Do not yell
Can
my
I
name.
see the
let things spiral out of control as far as putting pressure on yourself.
Yeah, well, I'm having a bad day too.
Go play your game. Go be
Transaction.
professional. It's still between the lines. The game will be the same. You just will be wearing a different uniform, but you get used to that.
Everything sucks, bro. And that's life. Honestly.
Oh, they got Shane Bieber. Okay. Whatever. I'm not mad.
I'm just disappointed.
I just can't believe they chose Jorge Polanco over me. I am overall ranked 97. Oh shoot, I hit the wrong one. I have a 441 batting average. Crazy, why did they trade me?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I won't have the answers to everything in life.
Maybe
Hello and
the
welcome.
Twins
Thanks
will
for joining
offer
us.
me a
Double-A
contract.
baseball on the show coming your way. It's the Harrisburg Senators going up against the Akron Rubber Ducks.
They just want you to have some time abroad.
Your way next.
In Cleveland?
Yeah, abroad, you know, because that's so far away.
Who'd they get for you? Shane Bieber.
About to get started here. And on the mound in
Sinky,
this
you say
one,
these
Connor
names like I should know them.
And
No,
see,
Mike,
he
my guy.
likes pitching at home.
Yeah,
He's a
like we
pitcher.
should know
He's a
these
pitcher.
There's
names.
no place like home. He's been so dominant here.
Still,
And as a teammate,
they want you to have some
abroad just as he has. The fans expect
Just
it.
don't
And I think
re-sign
everyone
with the
around here
Guardians.
knows that he's a good
Well, no,
pitcher,
because if
even
I
though
don't
we see
re-sign,
the
then I'll be a
same
free
splits on the
agent.
road. We're gonna start to
Yeah,
see
and
that
maybe
translate as well.
they'll come back for you.
Next to hit, Gabriel Rodriguez. So
Where's Romeo?
But Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real.
I mean, I should
opportunity
feel
to get
honored,
swings and
really,
misses
though,
and
that they
record a
traded
strikeout.
Shane
I
Bieber
think you
for
attack
me.
him in this spot.
And a swing.
Yeah,
and a
look
miss.
at it that way.
And
Be
there's
on
two
it. Be
away.
flattered, Sinky.
And now Petey Halpin. At a swing and a line drive at a right field. And that is that. First frame of the night behind. And it's 0-0. One down. Now the left fielder, Alec Keller. And a payoff pitch. Ground ball right side. Caesar gloves it. Tosses to first. 2 down.
Well, let's just see when I make the major leagues who does better,
And welcome
Jorge
back. Here's the
Polanco
catcher,
or me.
Israel Pineda.
I don't think this is a fair comparison in the first place. You're statistically better because this is your
On
second
the ground right side. Caesar handles the chance.
as
Gets it to
Julius
first.
Caesar.
And a quick out, number 1.
See,
I
Kristen,
mean,
do
we
you
could
remember?
always.
I think this was maybe like last year's, or maybe even 2 years ago. Like when you did Road to the Show, you actually got to participate in like a couple games
Caesar
beforehand,
back to work.
and then they judged you off of that.
Yes, I do.
I wish they did that.
Because that was what
now it's
determined
like-
your. Then you would do some drills,
Here you go.
and then you would play for a section of the world, and
Yeah.
that was at least in the 2018 version because it's limited.
and just a triple
That's
and home run
considered
away from the
recent, I suppose.
cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here comes a pitch.
Oh.
Well, that was what determined when you were going to be drafted. The better you did, the higher you were in the draft.
And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Yeah, because I think this
Really
time
nice
it's like,
job
hey,
with
what
two
team do you
strike
want to
hitting
get
in that
traded,
at-bat.
or what
Nice
team do you
job
want to
of
be on?
driving
And then
that
if you have
pitch
none,
the
I think
other
it's just
way on a
random.
line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And you can
Yeah, a
feel
little.
this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise.
Steal a base! I'm not stealing home!
The 1.
They asked
Center
you to
field.
steal home.
Yeah! Yeah!
Brings it in. Runner tags for home.
Now that is an
He
interesting
scores on a sac
decision,
fly.
all
It's
right.
2-1. So up next, Adrian Sanchez. 2-2 now.
The second baseman, Adrian.
To the right side. Third out. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Julius Caesar.
Second baseman.
Swing at pitches inside the zone and advance the runner.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it, huh? Lasers all day.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
So 1-1. In the air, left field, down the line. That one back there.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Line drive to short and caught.
Go, guys. Let's go.
And The batter now, Mitch Longo.
I mean,
He's
I
already
swung
homered
at
here in
everything
this
inside
one.
the strike zone. I just got out.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Bounce to the right. Caesar handles. Tosses to first, and there's 2 away. Back here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7, and now the first baseman, number 16. 0-2 now. Right side. On to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now Julius Caesar.
All right, let's hit a home run. Come on. That is not a home run. That is an out.
And that's the 3rd out. Here's the second baseman, Adrian Sanchez.
The batter number 40, second baseman, Adrian Sanchez.
The pitch. Bounce to the right side. Caesar picks it up. Throws to first. And that is that.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these guys, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
A 3-2
we won.
final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
I'm okay.
Okay, are we gonna have to do this the entire stream?
I think so, Kristen.
Okay, I'm gonna break it down with you. Okay, so let's
And the fact that you don't care
I didn't
hurts a lot.
say
I'll
that.
say this, every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark,
say
in front of their
that.
fans, in front of the city.
Let's
and you know this guy
let's
no
break it down,
different.
okay,
He
buddy?
wants to be more effective here. So
You
look
are
at
a
the
player,
numbers. They
right?
haven't
Yeah,
been
I'm a
great at
player.
home. I'm sure
We'll
he
work
wants
this
to turn
out.
that
We'll work
around,
this
and
out
we'll
one
see if
step
he's
at a
able to
time. We'll wait
start
till we
that in this
accept
one.
and see it. You are a player, right?
Yeah, player.
You play for any given team, right? Sometimes they decide they want to get rid of you for various reasons, right? And they can do that, right? Right?
Yeah.
And so the Twins just decided they didn't want
Gosh
you.
darn it.
But you know what, Sinky? Even if it hurts, you may hurt your feel goods.
Yeah.
You know, it hurts your feel goods. Get over it, life sucks.
Adrian Sanchez digs in now.
What did you think of my motivational speech?
Third, Quintana on at first with
What
2
did you
down.
think of my motivational speech?
It was very
On the ground,
reassuring.
right side. Caesar
welcome.
Gloves it.
Now pay up.
The throw to first.
These speeches
And that
ain't
is
free,
the
bro.
third out of the
These
inning.
speeches aren't free.
And now it's going to
What,
be
you think I
Julius
care about your
Caesar.
feelings? Come
What
on
a
now.
season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average.
And that average.
Base hit center field.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
One run's in. Now 2 runs score. It's 4-2. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double.
First
35
up
doubles.
there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gabriel Rodriguez. Doubled in his first AB. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position.
He's going to strike out. Now, Kristen's speech was awesome.
Lined, and that's a
It's
base
me, the
hit.
motivational speaker.
1 run is in. Another
Woo!
score.
And we slid in.
2 runs in on the play. It's 6-2.
Wasting no time. He's
I just
Runner
love
on
her
at
with the
first
rubber
with
ducks.
1 gone. Donovan Casey
Rubber
getting ready
ducky,
to hit.
rubber ducky.
And a sac bunt here. And they put the tag on him for the out. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Julius Caesar.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for
I could
him
also
and for
give
his
more
team.
ways where it's reality
When
is
I think when
often
Snipey comes
disappointing.
back, I have some facts. I think.
Next pitch
If he
misses
shows up,
inside.
I'm telling him, take out a
2-0.
bed.
I don't even know if I have facts.
2-0. In the air to left center, De La Rosa glides back and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So digging in, Julius Caesar, 1 for 3.
The second baseman, Julius Caesar.
Line drive, base hit.
Come on, dig. Go to dig.
Here comes the runner. He scores. It's 10-6.
Woo! And we got a triple.
Third with an RBI triple.
Off
Oh,
the
an
bat,
eye
it
for
was
me.
headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Runner at third with 1 gone. Now the third baseman, Gabriel Rodriguez. For the 4th time tonight. 2-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. And 2 away now.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Runner at third, 2 gone. Petey Halpin will hit next. Flying drive, and that's
how much
base
is
hit
the
out
yard
of the
book?
center field. The run scores from third, and the lead is
For
up to
what?
5.
And Walker.
Picks himself up at
Why are
RBI.
you
Everything was on
I
time.
mean, because I can get it for you
And stepping in is the speedy Julius Caesar.
if you want.
Pretty amazing athlete this
You're
guy
broke.
is.
You're just
Power
as broke
and
as I
speed,
am.
Quite a
That's
threat.
fine.
I mean, you're talking
Flattered,
about someone that could
buddy.
steal your bag
Flattered.
and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
Fergie?
And that's a base hit.
Whenever
So
I
they
don't
get a man
even know
aboard
if
with
it's
a
in
one-out
stock
single.
anymore.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One
Well,
thing
where's
that
it
I
put
can
my
see
order?
already, his bat
not due till
stays in the
September.
zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Payoff pitch. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. He handles it himself. No shot at the double play with the runners going. And now the right fielder, Trenton Brooks. 1 for 2. Here's a 1-2. On the ground to the left. Montgomery collects it. Fires across the diamond.
I love
That's the
sliding.
inning.
Got to say, this was a wild and crazy game. I'm exhausted, man. 20 runs total, but it still ended up being a close game. So many twists and turns. There's a lot to unpack from this one.
11-9 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Minor League Baseball from the AA level coming up. It's the Harrisburg Senators going up against the Akron Rubber Ducks.
The rubber duck.
First pitch coming your way next.
Hey, Snipey!
So just about set now. Now it's the second baseman, Adrian Sanchez. The 1-2. On the ground right side. Caesar handles. Whips it to first. One out in the top of the first.
How are you? I'm good.
Why are
Now the
you were
number 2
crying
hitter,
like 5 minutes
Nelson
ago over being
I
traded?
got traded, Snipey.
One down, base is empty. Liner to second, and picked on the hop. Over to first, 2 down. So 1 out, nobody on. Now here is Julius Caesar.
The second baseman, Julius Caesar.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's gone.
Home run.
He blasts one out to center. His 19th home run of the year.
Let's go, Rubber
It's
Ducks!
2-0.
To the Cree. To the Yankees? No, I did not get traded to the Yankees. I got traded to the Cleveland Guardians.
Swing all the way.
Now, Julius Caesar.
Now batting, the second baseman, Julius Caesar.
Oh, that was
Softly on
bad.
the ground. Clough goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gabriel
Why did you
Rodriguez.
lie? It's okay, Snipey.
0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. 1 down.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Trenton Brooks now at the plate. Call at second. Caesar over at first with 1 away. In the air, left field. Makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
Make a new character? No, we'll continue with this.
So 2 on with 2 away.
Being traded
Now, here
is
Jose
part of the
Tena.
game.
0 for 1. He was robbed of a hit on a diving catch his first time up. Swing and a miss.
I mean, I do have
Velocity
two other
blasted
players.
right past him.
I told her she could just
Ruiz
retire
Marquintana,
Julius Caesar and we
the
could move
next
on
to
to
hit.
whatever
I was
we've
work-
got
I didn't
next.
work
Trip
today.
to the plate.
I work tomorrow.
What time?
4 to 10.
And he
Oh,
grounds
so no
one to the
14
right
then.
side.
Nope. Believe me, I'm not happy
Throw
about
to
it.
first is in time.
A
And that is
pity, a pity. We were just gonna have more fun in the gold
that.
sauce.
So now here's the DH.
You mean I missed in the gold saucer?
I mean, it's the final days of the bonus MGP, so yeah, you kind of are.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Julius Caesar. He's already homered in this game.
Oh,
Third, Montgomery collects, throws across the diamond.
bad.
Out number 3. Welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Alec Keller. The wide to kick the pitch. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So up next, Ruiz Marquintana.
It's Curry!
Second. Up the middle.
Impossible Floofy!
Gathers and throws to first. Out.
Pangu, or
Number
Snipey
2.
says hello,
A
Pangu.
well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
So 2 down. And the batter now, Israel Pineda. Ground ball right side. And that'll do it. So they pick up a run on And a man left. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Julius Caesar. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Next pitch inside. 1-1.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
In the air, out towards left center.
Gosh darn it.
Keller makes the grab. 2 away now.
Third baseman number 2,
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain
Just
spots.
sneak back into the Twins. Yes.
One to watch.
And your final 4-2.
I mean, that's not how it works, but yeah. Why not?
Just sneak my way in.
We're excited to be coming to you live from inside Riverboat Field. AA baseball on the show, coming your way. It's the Harrisburg Senators.
My goodness, I think Julius Caesar suffered a career-ending injury of being stabbed 23 times.
And that one is lifted in the air. De La Rosa going back on this one. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint.
Let it fly.
So digging in, Julius Caesar.
Now back, the second baseman, Julius Caesar.
Let her rip. Here we go.
Okay, I must take the first pitch.
Hold on, Daddy. One time. Here we go.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Bases loaded, 1 out. We got to get something to happen.
And a pitch. And that one handled to the plate for 1. To first.
Gosh darn it.
The old Lawrence Welk, a 1. And
just wear a rubber
Caesar.
ducky outfit
What a season
and
it's
walk
been
back to
for
the
him.
Yeah.
He has supplied a lot of power and that average.
Here we go.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line.
Gosh darn it.
2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show.
Now it's the second baseman, number 46.
Now back, number 46.
Bounced up the middle. Caesar picks it up. And that is that.
Is there a way not to get traded? Nope.
Julius
It's
Caesar.
just a part of the game. It sucks, but it is part of the game.
Left. Keller makes the
Gosh
catch,
darn it.
and that'll do it.
I'm just mad I went back to AA.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Puts a bunt down, right side.
I
They put
slid.
the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
You really do love sliding, don't you?
It is so satisfying and so much fun.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree. You're kind of right, though.
Number 16.
To the right side. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire
I went
crew.
0 for 4.
Saying so long.
But I hit the ball, I think, every time. Pretty hard, except for once. I'll just threaten the owners to keep me. I'll kidnap their puppy and keep her. Yeah,
Hello
keep
and
their
welcome.
puppy. Yeah.
And stepping in is the
It is a
speedy
part
Julius
of life.
Caesar.
It's just like a Sinky trades people in
To the
her
right
when she
side.
plays franchises
Dives,
and
but
stuff.
it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they come away
You do it when
without
it's
a doubt.
convenient.
Here's the third baseman, Gabriel Rodriguez.
Get back.
Move to first. And he's
Gosh
out.
darn it, I was
Got him.
picked
That is
off.
the inning. Through an in. 4 here up. Back here at the ballpark, onto the third inning, digging in, Tres Barrera.
The catcher.
On the ground right side. Caesar gloves it. Tosses to first and one away in the top of the third. So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Julius Caesar. Reached on an infield single his first time. This one high in the air to left center. De La Rosa racing over to make the catch. Onto the we go. And now the center fielder, Jeremy De La Rosa. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Yeah, Pingu, it is a part of life, me threatening the owners of stealing their puppies.
Ground ball right side.
Well, that's not quite what I meant, but sure.
To first, play is made 2 out.
I thought there were 2 outs.
That ain't quite what I meant, but sure.
Out of the air, lets the defense work.
Julius Caesar digs in now.
Now that's second baseman, Julius. Get a good pitch right here. Here we go.
Ow!
Into the outfield for
That did advance the runner, though.
Headed for the plate. In there.
Woo!
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield.
Gosh darn it! I knew it too. I knew he was going to try to pick me off, and I was still late.
Now it's the right fielder, Mitch Longo. 2 outs. Popped up right side. Caesar.
Wait, shoot tomorrow? Mass Effect 3, most likely. I have to run a couple errands in the morning, but...
1 out, base is empty. And here is Julius Caesar. This guy has turned into a beast. Fly ball to right. Longo gets under it and puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 down. And your final score, 5-2 for Chris.
An unexpected summons.
Okay, we moved up to AAA.
When players start producing, especially early in their career, fans can't help but compare them to MLB stars of the past and present, trying to get a comp. Ken Griffey Jr., the Hall of Famer, joins me. Ken, how hard is it to compare and predict who these players could become?
Well, it's still hard to compare people. Compare, eras, decades, even your contemporaries. You still can't compare them. Growing up, I wanted to be like my dad. At age 12, 13, he sat me down. He said, "You're going to be bigger, stronger than me. You're going to hit more home runs." And at that time, I didn't believe him. I still went out there and played my game, patterned my game after his. And all of a sudden, I get 23, 24, and I started hitting the ball out the ballpark at a more frequent rate. And he just looked at me and started laughing. So it's hard to compare or predict what these kids are going to be. But
a coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend.
Okay, yeah, I know I don't walk, okay? It's because I get good pitches to hit. Duh.
That's certainly one word for it.
The Twins are just gonna be mad that they, sorry that they traded me.
Has AAA base. Here's a speed threat, Julius Caesar.
Batting first, the second baseman, Julius Caesar.
And a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And a pitch. Right side.
Bad pitch.
Parra under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the.
Here we go.
Welcome
You were
back.
getting
Now
chased by
plate,
fish,
Drew Mendoza.
and they wanted to cook me? Huh?
Leading
The 1-2.
Okay.
And he hits a ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. One out in the second. Here's the second baseman, number 7.
Number 7.
Ripped on a line. And no one can get there. And now it rolls all the way to the wall. Montgomery on his horse around third. He'll score easily. It's 5-0.
Okay, well now it's 5-0.
Drives in the run. Double.
One down. Julius Caesar getting ready to hit.
Julius Caesar.
The other way. No trouble here.
Gosh
Puts
darn it,
away
he
for
caught
the
it.
out. And a couple of quick. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the
A-Ray.
shortstop at the plate. A-Ray Adrianza. Bounce to the right side.
He used to be a Twin.
Fires over to first.
Heck, the Rochester
That's the
Red
third out.
Wings. Red Wings. Used to be the Twins.
Number
AAA.
22 will hit next.
Now we got the St. Paul Saints.
I was gonna say, now we got the way cooler and nearby.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, double play.
Got
And the
him!
inning is over. And stepping in is the speedy Julius Caesar. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
Oh!
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. No trouble here. Puts
Should
it
not have
away
swung
for
at
the
that.
out. 5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base.
One out, runner at second. Now it's the second baseman, Julius Caesar.
The second baseman, Julius Caesar.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the runner. Caesar.
Oh, I thought he was going to go home.
They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. Ready to go, bottom 4. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Julius Caesar.
Second baseman, Julius.
That one drilled.
Oh, I thought that was going to go.
Makes the
I thought that
grab,
was
one
going to be
pitch and one
gone.
out.
That was a great pitch.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too.
And welcome back. Now batting A-Ray Adrianza.
A-Ray.
Bounce to the right. Caesar over to pick it up. On to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Well, on the mound, very.
Man at first. Gerardo Parra at the dish for the 4th time tonight. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground, out to short. The throw to first, and that is that. 2 homers in the inning, leading 3 runs. So up next, Julius Caesar.
Now batting, second baseman, Julius Caesar.
Oh, it was
And
late.
first offering is fouled off.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly. Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from
late.
first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Clement leads off first with 1 away. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Takes it in for the out.
Well, at least I'm hitting it, right? That's what matters.
And now the right fielder, number 22.
Now batting,
On the ground. Caesar handles the chance. Over to first. That's out number 2. And here is Miker Adolfo. He's already homered in this game.
Gosh darn it, it's 10-2.
2 on, 2 outs. Hit weakly on the ground. Caesar collects it. Throws to first. Inning over. Although and now here is Julius Caesar.
The second baseman, Julius Caesar.
This ball is hammered.
There we go.
Deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here.
Woo! We hit a home run. It's now 10-3. You shall win. Positive reinforcement.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger.
Should I use my
wherever it's
TC,
at. Really
my
good
TC
job by
bet?
the hitter, total conviction on that swing. Win by 7 runs. It's a real encouraging game all the way around. The hitters feel good about what they did in this one, but the pitchers also know that if they get into a little bit of a jam, they know the offense is very capable of putting up runs. Good job.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, Julius Caesar. In the air, left field.
Gosh darn it.
Pulls it in, 2 away.
Drop. I need you to drop.
Julius Caesar, the next to hit. Fly to left, his first time up. And that one hammered. That's back there.
Round.
Bangs off the wall.
Stand up, right here.
Into third base, and the winning run is 90 feet away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch
Boom, we got
angle and
triple
exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Montgomery picks it up.
Woo! And we scored.
First, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. And now the first baseman, Wilmer Perez.
All right, come on now, come on.
And the 2-2. Swing and a bouncer. Sends it to first. Third out. Back here at the ballpark, and stepping in is the speedy Julius Caesar. The wind of the pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
I mean, if you want to throw that pitch again. You didn't, but okay.
And that's a base hit.
Find the ball. Round it.
I would have liked for you
Got a
to
change
throw.
up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but
whatever.
Extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now the third baseman, David Fry. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. Pitch misses in.
Woo! And we stole. Let's go.
Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And now, David Fry. Right-handed reliever. And that one is lifted in the air. And a base hit right there. He's in there.
Picks himself up at RBI. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman.
All right, come on, let's go.
A lawn dart in there,
Let's get a base hit so we could score at least 1 run. Should not have swung at that.
He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Colson Montgomery.
Okay, we want to turn 2.
And a 1-2. On the ground, right side.
Ooh, it's going to be close. Get the lead runner.
Off balance feed, there's one. Over to first, safe. And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I'm John Shambi saying so long. Is he all the way over there? Puppy, what are you doing all the way over there?
So digging in, Julius Caesar.
All right, let's go.
The second baseman, Julius Caesar.
In there for strike one.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Hey, good eye, good
Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next one misses. 3-1 now.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. And they'll score first.
Woo! We scored a run.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to get
That wasn't a great hit, but you know what? It was a hit nonetheless.
I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
They get one, puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. But they do get a run. Welcome back. Here's Drew Mendoza. Now the 0-1.
Let's go.
And he grounds one to the right side. Caesar picks it up. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So 2 down now. And here is Julius Caesar. Good contact guy. Good defender. Swinging a ground ball out to short. They get the force. Play made. That ends the inning. Number 6 now at the plate. The pitch. Right side. Third out, and that ends the frame. So up next, Julius Caesar. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. And the first offering is fouled off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Now a screamer into the outfield.
Gosh darn it.
Mara makes the catch, and that'll do it.
He was waiting for the curve, and he threw it, and I got an out.
Stepping in, Julius Caesar. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
Oh, why'd I swing at that?
And no throw. He's into first easily.
Oh my God, I can't believe we got a base hit off that.
You almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. Great.
I just love the height
That
difference.
is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Yeah.
3-2 now. Tap back to the mound.
Come on, get down.
Inning over. Now it's going to be Colson.
Oh, come on. We're losing.
For 3. On the ground, right side. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So digging in, Miker Adolfo.
Did Toast go out again? I feel like going out at night.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Tosses to first. 2 down. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Julius Caesar.
The second baseman, Julius.
The pitch.
Oh, that was bad.
The first. He'll do it himself. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough.
And your final 10-7.
All right, I might simulate a little bit. See if we can't get out of the AAA.
He recently got the call to AAA, and he is now within shouting distance of the major leagues. But for now, he'll have to prove that he can compete and excel at this AAA level. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline is here with me today. How does AAA prepare a player for the majors in a way that AA doesn't?
I think it's changed a lot in recent years. They used to always say that if you could compete at AA, you could play in the big leagues. And that might be true, but you're seeing fewer and fewer players make that double jump up to the big leagues. Organizations want their prospects to play in AAA. I think it's another level of challenge. It's kind of an incremental step rather than throwing them right into the fire of a big league competition. You have a lot of guys at the AAA level who have big league experience. They know how to play at that level, and so he'll face that kind of level of competition, but he'll also be able to pick the brains of guys on his own team who have been there, so when that call does come for him to make it to the big leagues, he'll be ready.
Oh my god, these are ugly. Sure, we'll get this athletics one because there's an elephant on it for some reason. Why is there a moose? Maybe that one. We'll see. That's not what I meant to do. Bat. Okay, let's use the TC bat. Ooh, Roberto Clemente. Yeah. Oh, I missed that. Woo, we got gold.
Hitting the ball to the opposite field is something that coaches will stress at every level of the game, from T-ball on up.
A manager challenges his hitters to step up their game. Sometimes dreams do come true.
Ah, we made it!
This player is about to get the chance that millions only dream of. The chance to see if he's got what it takes.
He has made it to the show, and maybe it's a little bit earlier than it. And it's got to be so exciting for him, as it is for every young player who gets the call.
We made it to the big leagues! Again!
I was going to say, again.
Woo! We're never leaving! God, the Guardians are 47 and 72.
Breaking news, you've been traded again. This time to someone even worse.
And welcome in. So almost ready to get underway and towing the slab, Yunalescka. What do you have on him, Sinky?
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6
I'm batting
innings,
third.
Start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
Can't hold on.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
First offering misses badly for ball one.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
At the belt and fires. And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. And here it comes. Towards first, and it goes just foul. Well, the Blue Jays have seemed to go all in on players with MLB dads. What about those advantages, guys that have been around the clubhouse a lot?
They are not afraid.
Yeah, I think they have a couple
in
players
an intense
who-
game, 40,000, 50,000 people scream.
Runner on the move, and that one fouled off.
Would have been ball four.
Let it rip right here.
And down on strikes.
What?
2 away. And now it's going to be Julius Caesar.
Oh, gosh, darn it.
Right side, foul territory. And there's 2 down.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone.
Okay.
Stepping up
Come
the
on.
Guardians, Julius Caesar. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Out to short. They take the force out.
Gosh darn it.
That's out number 3. 2 outs, nobody on. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. getting ready to hit. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Throw over to Bradley, and that is the inning. So 2 down now, and here is Julius Caesar trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Up the middle. They get the force. That ends the frame. And next for Toronto, Kevin Biggio.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Number 8, second baseman.
Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground, could be 2. No throw. He's safe at first.
Not the easiest thing.
Here's a speed.
Okay, come on.
Julius
Come
Caesar.
on, Julius. Come on.
Here we go, no one back.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a
Dang,
foul
I'm
ball.
so late.
Oh, and now a wild pitch.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way.
Wow.
Oh, you can see these guys are feeling
We
it
won.
right now.
Oh,
Look at the
don't
smiles,
send me
look
back
at the-
down. Don't send me back down.
Yeet.
Listen, nobody's going to sit there and say the kid can't have his day in the sun. Mom and dad in the stands, major league debut, but take it easy. The sport is littered with these hot shots who come up, get all excited, maybe even have a couple of decent days, but baseball's 162 games. Cream rises to the top, and then all of a sudden, after 20, 30 games, he fizzles, loses his confidence, and we ship him out of town. Be careful.
Okay, come on. We're going to get our first hit. Come on.
Ready to go? Getting the nod on the mound, Aaron Savali. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Sinky.
Last time out, it just seemed like he wasn't trusting his stuff. He fell behind in the count, walked a number of guys. Today, he's got to pitch aggressively, and he's got to pitch inside.
That can only be Nathan popping in for a late night read. Give him.
Well, hello.
That was close.
There he is.
Statcast shows us why he's so
Did you think of me and I appeared? Okay, so apparently something's happened in the FF universe, but I haven't been looking at things.
Oh, hey. Yeah, I can do a recap if you want.
Alright, what happened? Well, I do with
There was
Easter.
the Final Fantasy VII anniversary stream. It was short. They were
So
doing a
it's
bit
been
of a
25
birthday.
years since-
They were doing a bit of a celebration stream because, of course, it is, while Final Fantasy itself is 35, Final Fantasy VII is 25, which is, of course, a milestone. So they were doing a bit of a Final Fantasy VII stream. It was only 16 minutes long, so, I mean, it was short, and that's why I watched it. It was pretty short. Square did an oopsie and forgot to mention that the stream was in Japanese. And forgot to make sure that English subtitles were turned on.
Oh,
There
no.
were no English subtitles. We were all playing charades. Unless you spoke German, because the subtitles were in German or can, understand Japanese. Either way, we didn't necessarily need the audio because you could kind of just watch the stream to kind of figure out what he was talking about.
Okay. Wait, by he, do you mean Nomura?
But it was, no, it was one of the other directors, not Nomura. The third one, not Katase.
Okay, come on, Julius,
the other
come
one.
on.
So there was
Not
a message
really.
from Nomura. So recap, Final Fantasy VII
Oh!
game. Intergrade gets yeeted to Steam tomorrow.
So this means it's my final opportunity to play Integrate.
Now it's Javier Baez.
I was going to say at this rate, if you want to rebuy FF7 Art Intergrade, just so you can play the Yuffie DLC, it's probably easier to do it on Steam than it is to get a PS5 right now. Which is sad, however, just straight up truth.
So, was there also a trailer for part 2? Because if then, I'll have to beat
I'm
you.
getting there. I'm getting there.
Okay.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Going in order.
Okay.
Then there was the standard merch announcement.
Come on.
Merch.
Was it Cup Noodles this time?
Merch. No, I mean they were doing some.
I
play
almost hit a home run.
and stuff, but not the expensive one like the static art guys. The static play arts, but some play art stuff. They're making a Shinra umbrella.
Of course, there it is.
Buster Sword clock.
Guys, we
Wait,
didn't
how's
get a
that
single
work?
hit
The Buster
again.
Sword is a
We were
rectangle.
close to getting a home run,
Don't
but he caught
ask
it.
questions. Just nod your head and go, okay.
Thanks for stopping by.
Caught it.
Talk to you soon.
And then we saw a bit of Ever Crisis, which, not to be confused with literally anything else, is the compilation original compilation being remade for mobile in the style of sort of like Opera Omnia-esque combat-y. It
Kind
looked
of
like
like the
you were in-
FF15 remake.
I mean, yeah, it was kind of
Why'd
like
I say
that.
Okay.
This is one of those situations
And then,
defensively where you can't try to do too
Oh,
much.
well,
And then
maybe
we got
something-
the big announcements.
Okay, hit me.
Oh yeah, and then we got the two large announcements. Oh yeah, the two ones that everyone didn't. Oh yeah. So yesterday it was rumored / leakers said that they were going to announce a Final Fantasy Crisis Core remaster today. They did. Crisis Core Remastered comes out later this year for everyone. So the thing is, someone noted it, and I could definitely tell in the trailer.
There we go.
They're using
Home run.
new
Ain't gonna rob that one.
Oh, so we're not gonna
Which
have the
ain't
classic
necessarily bad,
me
but
Gungaga?
I kind of wish they kept his original voice actor,
Because
but
he was a
you
treasure,
know.
you know?
He was an absolute treasure, but if I want to play with his actual original voice actor,
Anyway, I
pulls out
appreciate
my
everyone watching
video
right now.
my Crisis Core PSP, because I have it. I actually pulled it out. But yeah, he was the original, but they put in his remake act. I don't know if that was just easier for them. I mean, they did a full, it's a remake. I mean, fully voiced remake with upscaled graphics and everything.
I wonder.
Like, they full on remade Crisis Core.
Because Crisis Core is literally the.
I just
Sinky
hope
message
everyone
that-
remembers how Crisis Core ends.
Loveless. But
And
anyway.
yeah, we're gonna have to deal with Loveless again.
Oh shit! No, we're actually gonna have to deal with. Oh god damn it!
Yeah, we're gonna have to deal
We
with
hit our
the-
first home run, and it was our first
Dennis
hit.
is quoting,
But our batting average is gonna be real low.
Because that's what he does the entire game. He just quotes Loveless.
No, I love that Loveless in 7 is
Loveless,
legit just a
Loveless.
line and an advertisement from Sid.
Yeah, I'm 1 for 10.
Like, it's a legit, just
Loveless.
like a throwaway line from Sid about he doesn't really understand the movie because he fell asleep for 90% of it.
Loveless.
But then, just freaking Genesis.
He even has like the book and everything.
Yeah.
It's like the FF7 Crisis Core in a nutshell. It's like, I'm just going to say Loveless because that's my character. So yeah, Crisis Core Remastered this winter.
I'm poor now.
And then came the big one.
Because I never got to play Crisis Core, because, you know...
The big one. I mean, yeah, this actually, I'll share some of something that someone said after this. Then came the big announcement.
Back to 2017, and Cleveland set a
large
major
702.
record.
7R Part 2. Winter 2023/2024.
Should I look at it? Because I haven't played Intergrade. and
I would
haven't
not
seen-
look at that trailer because it does have Intergrade spoilers.
Alright, I've seen nothing.
I would not look at that trailer
darn it.
unless you know what happens, sort of happens, in the new Intergrade ending. I would not look at it though, because there is a bit of a spoiler. There are some spoilers as they
Literally?
set up the next
Only
thing. As they set up the next part. Next part.
The literal only thing I know about the Intergrade ending is that Tifa calls a cab. That is it.
That was late.
But they did introduce one other thing here. So it's
staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would.
I forgot what part 2 is called. It's it's Final
Rebirth?
Fantasy VII Rebirth. Crisis Core Remastered Reunion. Hey, I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing there, Katase. You can't fool me.
In safely.
We got a second
all
hit.
3 of them. Nomura Hamaguchi, he's the other director, and Katase all wrote messages.
Swing and that result every time.
Nomura's was, as revealed on the broadcast, there are currently 4 Final Fantasy VII projects being developed in parallel. Although each of the 4 titles plays a different role, they are all connected through the high-quality depictions of Final Fantasy VII's world and characters. As someone who was involved with the development of each and every one of these original titles, I deeply understand the vision and thoughts behind each project, and I'm actively involved in the development process.
We
for
won,
all
and I got my
titles. Final
first
Fantasy VII Rebirth is being designed so that people can enjoy this game, whether they know the original game or not. In fact, new players might even enjoy starting their Final Fantasy VII with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Cloud and his friends embark on a new journey in this game. I believe that the scenes they witness after leaving Midgar will give players a fresh new experience. Nimura. That's part 1 of Nimura's message. Here, too.
Canyon's gonna be like.
I can't wait to share the intention behind naming the first title Remake and the second title Rebirth. In time, I hope to reveal what the third title will be called and where this journey will ultimately lead. The development of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth has been progressing rapidly since we adopted a new development structure. A title of the scale in which everything is interconnected even before production began is truly rare. In fact, some development has already begun on the third title. I myself have started on the development and working towards the completion of the series. We will work to deliver this title to fans with the same amount of enthusiasm from now until we reach the finish line. In the meantime, please enjoy the other 25th anniversary projects that further expand the world of Final Fantasy VII. That's creative director Nomura. So yeah, episode 7 is sticking to 3 parts.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense with the 3 discs.
Much like the original. Much like the original was 3 discs.
Spaced out. Disc 1, just Midgar
Much
Sanity.
like the original was the 3 discs.
Disc 2 was the open world. Hey, you're no longer restricted to Midgar.
And
Disc 3.
So here was Hamaguchi. He's one of the other directors, because Seven are 3 directors. I am overjoyed that we are able to announce Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and I feel a strong sense of duty to deliver the ultimate Final Fantasy VII experience to all the fans eagerly awaiting this game. The development has already entered full production. The team is highly motivated in putting everything together on the project and working to create a finished game. The Final Fantasy VII Remake project will have a 3-part trilogy, but Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is much more than just one installment in the series. We are developing it with all the passion and dedication needed to create an original game and plan to deliver the ultimate gameplay and world-building experience. Trust me, it will be worth the wait.
Stagger is back.
Stagger is still here, and then Katase finished us off with... We've officially announced that the second title will be Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It will be released next winter, approximately 3 years after the original Final Fantasy VII Remake was released in April 2020. 3 years may feel like a long time for all the fans who are eagerly waiting this next game, but we want to offer the best experience possible, and we assure everyone that development is proceeding at an astonishingly fast pace for such a large-scale HD title. Making the middle part of a trilogy has its own challenges, but there are plenty of classic second installments in the world of film that are defined by stunning and story twists and deeper exploration of the characters. Often these second installments have become a favorite among fans. In the same vein, we are aiming to make Final Fantasy VII Rebirth an even more gripping and memorable experience than Final Fantasy VII Remake, so please wait a little longer while we finish up.
First offering is fouled.
Honestly, it looked pretty solid, so I mean, take your time, right?
And the city of Cleveland did such a great job.
Reduce the atoms.
Wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star game, a face of one of the players playing in the game.
Is crypto farming still valuable?
Really well.
No, it's not.
Can something be valuable?
So anyway, you want to make another bet with me that, like, you are indebted to me forever so that I can have more money?
Okay, so for every $10 you give me, I'll give you $5.
Wow, this is such a great deal.
And that one hit to first.
This is like the best deal ever.
I got another hit, finally.
I think it's funny. Square is going big or going home next year / next year. I was kind of right when I predicted it for 7R is 2024. Because next year winter is anywhere between December and March. If we're going by actual winter dates, but really it's anywhere between November and like April.
7R will release on Christmas.
But because 16's already coming out next summer, I'm getting the feeling 7R will be early 2024.
That keeps this inning alive.
I'm getting that vibe. Because we wouldn't be stupid enough to launch 2 mainline Final Fantasies in the same year, not when they're both loved and hyped in their own way with their own communities. And not with our current economy. Have some mercy, Square Enix.
No, Square is coming for your wallet, whether you like it or not.
Oh, but my news doesn't end there because Capcom also announced Dragon's Dogma 2 today.
Give me, actually, send me
At the
some of
same
the capes they
time,
have.
at the same time as the FF7 stream, they hosted the 10-year anniversary Dragon's Dogma stream. Unfortunately, I missed it because I was too busy watching the Final Fantasy stream. But yeah, they had confirmed that Dragon's Dogma 2 is in development, and now I'm dead. Because I've also got a million other things I need to buy.
And then Xenoblade 3 is coming out next month.
I've already postponed my 3 hopes because I'm like, I can't right now.
And as much as I want to, I might have to.
I would love to play 3 hopes on launch, but like, yo, I can't do that right now. Not with my PC exploding at a very inconvenient time.
My time is now.
You couldn't have picked a better time to do this, PC? Come on.
This ends now.
Well, yeah, there's your Final Fantasy news and Dragon's
Okay,
Dogma.
my
Should I send pics of the cape? I don't know if I have any.
Alright.
The cape game is very strong in Dragon's
Whenever you see this, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I am tired. We'll be back later. Peace. Oh.